Hi friends, I'm Citizen Oluwatosin. There has been some concern. People are worried about if their visa is still valid or no because they see some videos saying that they might cancel you or you don't know, especially those with partner visa. Now, in order for you not to be in this panic mode or not to be too much worried, there are some mobile apps that you can have on your phone to track your visa time to time as you wish. If you are checking Facebook every day, checking Instagram every day, TikTok, and other social media platform every day, there's nothing stopping you from checking your visa status almost every day too, just to be on the safe side. One of these mobile app is the GDRFA app. Another of this mobile app is UAE Pass. UAE Pass is very essential for people to have on their phone. This will enable you to pre-install, upload your details so that when you want to have a mobile banking or some other government services, you can bypass them by using UAE Pass because you have pre-uploaded your details on UAE Pass. Another of the mobile app or website you can visit to check the validity of your visa is the ICP Smart Service. Just go on Google, type ICP Smart Service. Put in your passport details or your UID details, and it will bring all the details of your visa, the number of days your visa still have, the number of days you will have as your grace period. It will bring all this. Another mobile app that you should have on your phone is Ministry of Interior mobile app. Everyone with resident visa, partner visa, employment visa should have all these mobile apps or one of them on their phone so as to be on a safer side. So you don't need to be in panic mode. If you watch any video, it's just any video people are making out there is just to pass out information. So don't take this information wrongly and be in a panic mode. Check your validity, your document validity time to time. Install one or all these mobile apps on your phone and you have rest of mind. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin. I give update about visa new rules and regulations in UAE from time to time. Follow me if you are not doing so. Help share this video with your friends if you find it informative. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin, and this issue right here is my cup of tea. See you in the next video. Bye.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining. Tonight is it's a special night. You see, usually I'm the only one on the cup of tea, but tonight we have our friends with us that are here to share a cup of tea with us, and not only to share a cup of tea with us, but to give information also. As you have known over the years, that our channel here is about information and to give update to Nigerians living working in UAE and Nigerian Africans that are intending coming to UAE. Tonight we'll be talking about NIN. Tonight we'll be discussing NIN. As you're joining up, share the video. As you're joining up, share the video with your friends. I shared the link already. Joe, please check your WhatsApp. I shared the link with your WhatsApp. As you're joining up, share the video with your friends that are living, working in UAE or about coming to UAE. Every Nigerian living, working in UAE, it is mandatory to have NIN. And that is why we come on this special. I've not seen your request on TikTok. We are live on TikTok also. Let us connect on TikTok also. So NI is from on the 8th of March
I've not seen the
2024.
link, please.
Okay.
We also can see. Can we have the link to join you on TikTok as well?
Just search for just go to your TikTok. You will see I'm live.
Okay.
Then you send a request to join. Hi friends, as for joining, help share the video with your friends. Tonight we are discussing NIN. Tonight we are discussing NIN. If you have friends that does not have NIN till now, please share the video with them. If you have friends that are having issue with their NIN, share this video with them, please. This is the opportunity to ask every question regarding NIN because our friends that are joining us tonight, they are NIN experts. Very soon they're going to be introducing themselves to us, and you will see that they are NIN expert. And every question you have on NIN, any problem you have on NIN, I can guarantee you that they have the capacity, they have the knowledge to solve any problem you have regarding NIN. For some time now, we have been talking about NIN, and people have been calling us on daily basis. So I to an extent, I know the issue people are having with NIN. And when I met these are friends, when I met them and discussed with them, and some of the questions people usually call me to ask me, I ask them. They have solutions, they have answer to those questions. Some people, the name on their NIN and the date of birth on their NIN is different to the name on their passport and the date of birth on their passport. And also that one now is different to the name and the date of birth on their eminent ID. So many people have different, okay, I see a request there. I want to be sure. I don't know. Okay. I just invited you. Okay, I just invited. Just check your TikTok. I just invited you to. Okay, great. Mr. Joseph, please check your TikTok. Request is sent already.
Right.
So they have every answer to your question regarding NIN. And tonight is a special night for NIN.
Yeah.
Because, okay, great. Great. Today is a special, it's a special night for NIN. So every of your NIN problem, please bring it. You see our chairman here is wearing NIMSI. In case you don't know what is NIMSI, this is National Identity Management Commission. Those are the people that are managing the NIN of Nigerians. So let's share this video with your friends. Somebody is saying long time, I'm always live. Oh. Now you know they come live. Oh, boss. Now you know they come live for me. I'm always there. So let's share this video with your friend. Yalla, share. Make sure you are doing something. Before we proceed in the video, make sure you are sharing. Help share the video with your friend. Yalla, keep sharing. Help share the video with your friend. Invite your friend to watch. Tonight is going to be very informative as we are going to be answering all the NIN questions you are asking. See, after tonight, anybody call me to ask NIN question, I don't have answer. So don't say that guy is rude. If you are not joining tonight, you are not sending this video to your friends to watch tonight and ask their question from the horse's mouth. These are the people that I also call to check information from. So now they are here. It's a privilege we have them on the show. So bring all your NIN questions, ask them. We have a lot, me personally, I have a lot of questions, more than 20 questions I'm going to ask them that you and I can benefit from so that they will explain deeply to us what NIN is and all. Okay, Mr. Joseph is not there. Okay, let's go with Mr. Mayowa. Please introduce yourself to our friends that are watching and let's get started.
Hi, Tosin. Good evening. Thanks for having us on your platform. Are you there?
I'm with you.
All right. I said thanks for having us on your platform. My name is Mayowa, and like you said, got a whole lot of Nigerians who are in UAE who basically do not have proper information about NIN, and we sincerely appreciate you for having us on board so we can, have a proper sensitization and, we give people the proper information about NIN. I am the representative of Dantata Groups here in UAE, and we are a licensed partner with NIMSI, which is the National Identity Management Commission, which was brought into act as at May 25, 2007, and the whole NIN thing became a thing not until 2010. So we are here. We're hoping to tackling those questions, and I'm sure by the end of the day, an average Nigerian living in UAE will have a proper information of what NIN means, and they will get to understand the fact that NIN is a thing that has come to stay, and it's been there for a long time. But just of recent, the federal government decided to say, okay, you know what, we will make this a necessity and a compulsory thing for an average Nigerian.
Okay, thank you very much. I love that introduction so that friends also that are watching us will know what really this NIN are. And if you're in Nigeria, you don't have NIN by now, you are sitting on a long thing. That's your bank account can be closed anytime from now. That's your Nigerian number you think you have can be closed anytime from now. Anytime from now, it can be closed. You can decide because it happened to me. That's why I'm saying it. See, for some 3 months now, I cannot access my first bank account. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if the phone I'm using it with or but I know the last message I got from them is that I should update my NIN. And that time I never updated them. But now I have it. Once I was blind, now I can see. Okay, friends that are watching, if you're watching, say hi to us now. I observe people are not dropping any message. Kilo Shele, what happened? If you're watching, T, if you're watching, drop a comment in the comment section. Let's see. Mayor of Dubai. Oh yeah, Mayor Dimeji Rumba kan. Rumba no. We have another mayor of Dubai on TikTok. We have double mayor of Dubai on TikTok. Okay. If you're watching, just drop a message. Somebody is saying hi. Hi. Don't just say hi. Bring the kettle. Don't just say hi. Say sweet things about us now. Share the Kiwani. Hi. Share hi. Na mi kiyan. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ wá ẹ mọ̀ sí títí Olúwatósìn ta ló wá mọ̀ ní Dubai tó bá mọ̀ Olúwatósìn. Drop a message. Good evening dear. Àwa ni dear yín náà ṣé o mọ̀ ni. Who is watching? Drop a message. Double tap your screen. Make sure you are making yourself active. Make sure you are doing something. Don't be dormant. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Make sure you are active. People are dropping questions already. Anike Kiwa and drop question. Prince Ologoluwa, Ogoluwa, calm down. Kọ́kọ́ kí wa ná. Tá bá wọlé, a máa kọ́kọ́ ti salam aleikum. If you enter, you say salam aleikum first. So greet us first before you go to say hi to us. Come on. Don't be like that. Okay, they are asking where is the office of NIN in Dubai. We said this is question and answer. So let us go. Mr. Joseph. Joseph, please just introduce yourself and help us to answer the question on the screen. Where's the NIN office in Dubai?
Hello, everybody. My name is Joseph, as well said by Mr. Tosin. I'm really happy to be on this platform. Mayor has already spoken and he has done most of the introduction. So if you just want to know my name is Joseph. And just as Mayor said, we are experienced in this field and we are licensed NIN service provider. So just to go straight to the question that was asked by Prince, an approved NIN office is at Al Masraf Tower, office 805, very close to Union Metro Station. If you are coming by metro, you just have to come out from exit 1. And when you are out from exit 1, just look around you. You will see a very tall building, white tall building. It's written boldly at the top of the building, Al Masraf. It's a bank, so that's the building we are in. Very, very easy. It's just like 5 minutes walking distance, less than that even. So that is where we are. You can come to our office for any NIN issues that you have, be it for modification, change of name, and the likes. So we are a one-stop hub for any NIN services. Thank you.
And now that's a good introduction. And also, we have Atiberen here. We have started. Good evening, Oluwatosin and gentlemen in the room. Okay, are they gentle? Gentle. Is there any branch in Sharjah? Okay, now let me answer that. There's no branch in Sharjah till now, but very soon a branch is coming up in Sharjah. But this coming Saturday, on the 25th of May, an intervention center, a special center will be open at Biggie's Restaurant at Analda. It will be there. I'll be there live or so. So for now, there's no Abby. Is there any branch yet? Joseph, please help us attend to this as well.
Well, I think Mayor is best to answer that question. But then, before I will throw the baton to him, yeah, currently we don't have any permanent office in Sharjah. Okay, but then to make life more easier for our people, especially people around Al Nada, Dubai, Al Nada, Sharjah, that is why we started last month actually. We started at African Kingdom Restaurant in Al Nada. However, we are moving ahead for this month's program. Okay, we are organizing it and it's going to take place at Biggie's Restaurant, Al Nada 1, Dubai. Just note it very well. Biggie's Restaurant, Al Nada 1, Dubai. Because the reason why I'm saying you should note this well is that we've had many people are parading to be NIN officials, and they are trying to organize something which we don't really know about. So just note that official NIN Center is organizing an outreach for people, especially in Al Nada, Dubai, and Al Nada, Sharjah. And the location will be Biggie's Restaurant, Al Nada 1, Dubai. Thank you. So, Mayor, I think you can top up that, right?
Okay. Thank you, Joseph. Before we kick on, I think I'm seeing a lot of comments on TikTok where some are saying, averagely, most of the guys they're saying they can't hear anything. So I would love Citizen Tosin to please look into this. Everyone is complaining about echo. So I think we should look into that technical issue. All right. Just like Joseph said, we do not have a center in Sharjah for now, but we are working so hard to have a center station full-time Sharjah. But for now, so what we do monthly is that we have this monthly sensitization. We have this monthly outreach where we come to a place close to you in Sharjah. And like Joseph said earlier, we'll be having that on Saturday, 25th of this month at Biggie Restaurant. That is another one. That's a very good location for most of us that are in that area. Because it's in between the two Emirates, which is Dubai and Sharjah, so we can be able to feed Emirates as well. Just close to Sahara Center. Sharjah to another one. So we are looking at kicking off the office anytime soon. Now, we don't have that plan. It's very soon. We will be having that office open. Now we are still in Dubai, Office 805. Someone later will still come back to us Abu Dhabi as well. Let me touch that as well. Abu Dhabi will be kicking off anytime soon as well. And we'll be having the outreach in Abu Dhabi anytime soon. In less than a couple of days, couple of weeks, we'll be having that. So that is that for now.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for that clarification because a lot of Nigerians are in different emirates and they want NIN to get to them as soon as possible. Also, as we have people asking for Sharjah, we have people asking for Ajman also. The special intervention will soon get to all these emirates, and we can assure you that very soon they will come. How much does it cost? Someone is asking how much does it cost?
Okay. Presently, not until 2019, the federal government implemented the Diaspora NIMSI Act, where we have NIMSI partners stationed all over the world. And for now, in UAE presently, new enrollment is 200 dirhams only. So with 200 dirhams, you get your NIN number done for you. And you get your number the same day you visit our office or any of the intervention centers that
Same day.
we have. Same day. The same minute, the same time. Immediately after you are done enrolling, that same moment you get your NIN number.
Okay, that's very nice. I like that part that the same day you can get it. Same day you approach them, you can get it. Now, who should register for NIN? Because we have seen this NIN, some people feel, for me, I don't have Nigerian phone number. Why should I register for NIN? I don't have bank. Some people don't even have bank account in Nigeria. Why should I register for NIN? So who are those that should register for this NIN?
I'll leave Joseph to answer that question.
Thank you so much for the question. It's a national identity number, and every Nigerian is supposed to register for NIN, both young and old, both kids. So we've had many people come to our office and tell us, "Do my children need to register for NIN as well?" Yes, everybody is a national identity number. In fact, we don't just take it serious, but I like the way federal government is taking it right now. NIN is something everyone should have, even from birth.
Yeah.
But yes, we are getting there, right? We are getting there. So everyone is supposed to have national identity number. Anyone that wants to probably open an account, have a SIM card, do some social operations, even in Nigeria and even abroad, um, are supposed to have their NIN number. So everyone, every citizen, every Nigerian is a means of identification, and is the most important means at that. So everyone needs to have NIN.
Okay, everyone needs to have NIN. Some people feel they don't have bank accounts, they don't have mobile number, but then you have your passport. And to renew your passport now, you need NIN. And for everyone that their passport has expired, I hope you saw the news that was flying around from Emirates Airlines 2 days ago that very soon, October 1st, 2024, that's in the next 3 to 4 months, Emirates Airline will start flying to Nigeria. And let me inform you, because some of you have seen our videos and you are saying, visa is not going, Emirates will be going to Nigeria. How is that possible? Relax, calm down. Don't run faster than your shadow. If Emirates Airline will be flying to Nigeria on the 1st of October, No be goat na they go put inside that plane we wan fly to Nigeria abi come back from Nigeria. Na people wey get visa na dem go put inside. So calm down, relax. If dem dey work, just dey help them with your prayer or the mouth pressure on them to work well. But as I say, it will be flying to Nigeria from October. Every reasonable person should know that they have just kicked the can down the street. Oyibo Ikpoju. Before I thought I'm just a man that I don't understand English. But you can see English there. Kick the can down the street. So then, when you did small, you go dey when you kick the can down the street, now be say later you go make the can. So they just make the announcement for a later date. So before that day, a lot of things will be put in place. You just cool down. If not call out, you can call out the government, call them out. If not prayer, because some people say don't call them out. Those in authority, we should pray for them. I agree with you. Pray for them. You have prayers, pray for them. Oluwatosin does not have prayer. I have call out. I'll call them out. Let everything work together for good to those that love God. Amen, somebody. So if the visa will start going very soon and flight will start flying from October 1st, you, when your passport don't expire and you are looking for a job, you are doing mistake. Because if that company employ you to make visa for you, you must have a valid passport. And to renew your passport from now on, you need NIN. That is why our guys, when they sit down here tonight, they are very, very important. Because without NIN, you cannot renew your passport now. So you need NIN. Most people are saying, someone asked on TikTok, the person said, what about those that their name on their passport is different to the name on NIN? Or the name on the date of birth on their passport is different to the date of birth on their NIN. How do they go about this?
Okay, I think I'll take that. For you who have a different name on your NIN and a different name on your international passport, it simply says that these are two different people on the National Identity Management Commission of the Federal Government of Nigeria, because we believe that as a Nigerian, you should have one means of identification. You should have one name. You should have one date of birth. You should not be giving birth to by like 5 different times. Some people were born in 1982 on their driver's license, and they were born 1973 on their international passport, and they were given birth to in 1991 on their NIN. However, now the federal government is so strict on this, they want to make sure that everyone has one information. If your name is Segun Adebambo, your name should be Segun Adebambo on everything you have on the national database. So for people who have a different name on their international passport and a different name on their NIN, the only option you have now is to come back to the NIMC, because we are the one in charge of the data. You come over to us, we modify your information. So your information will be modified by NIMC. We modify the information to be in line with what you have on your international passport. Because as it is now, you can't even process or even proceed to renew your passport or make a fresh passport if your informations are not the same. So you cannot be Ojubangbe on passport and you're Aderibigbe on your NIN. You have to be the same. If you are Chibuzo on passport, you have to be Chibuzo on NIN. So you have to come over to NIN. We modify your information to be in line with whatever you have on your passport.
Okay, so everyone that is having a different information on their NIN, and that information is different to the one they have on BVN. The one they have on BVN is not the same they have on their passport. The good news is that you can rectify all this blunder from the Special Intervention Center of these our lovely friends that are here. Their Special Intervention Center in Dubai, you can rectify all this from there. And I cannot lay my hand on the address. I wanted the address to be, if I can get it in that private chat, I will love that, please.
Okay, for that person asking for the address,
Mm.
let's just verify again. Our center is here at Al Masraf Tower in Dubai, close to Union Metro Station on Banias Way, just close to the Emirates MBD National headquarters. So if you're coming by your car, just put on Al Masraf Towers, or it's close to Dubai Municipality, exactly beside Radisson Blue. Just use your Google map, or you're coming through Metro, just stop at Union Metro Exit 1. You drop, you just look around you. There's that's the tallest building around that area, Al Masraf building, a white colored building. So just walk down there, right on the 8th floor, office 805.
Okay, someone said they mentioned active Nigeria number. That is, question is, if Nigeria number is not active again, what happened?
I'll let Joseph take that.
Thank you. Thank you for that question. That is coming from Bishop, I believe.
Mm.
So, regarding active Nigerian number, we've always tell people that you don't actually need an active Nigerian number to get your NIN. All right, it is not a requirement to getting your NIN done if you are doing a fresh enrollment. What we need your Nigerian number for is to do background checks. If an NIN number has been assigned for you in time past, okay, it's very important to do. We are trained to verify if you have an NIN number assigned to you already before we enroll you for a new one or for a fresh one. Okay, so it's part of our assignment to check if you have, because you cannot have two NIN. It's impossible to have two NIN number assigned to one person. It's impossible. So that is where the need for your Nigerian number comes in. And when we talk about Nigerian number, we are not talking about just an active number. Yes, if you have your number still active, it's okay. But even if you don't have it active, as long as you've been using this number for a long time, you've been using it before you come to UAE, probably. It might have been assigned to another person, it doesn't matter. It might have been blocked, it doesn't matter. What we need the number for is to do background checks. Okay? Is to do background checks to make sure that we are not enrolling you two times. Okay?
Okay.
So, because if we enroll you without doing the necessary checks, it's going to bounce back as error. All right, it's going to bounce back as error because your fingerprint cannot be two on the NIMSI portal, on the NIMSI server. All right, so what we need the number for is to do background checks, and it doesn't matter if it is active or inactive. As long as you have used this number in time past, just write it somewhere or jot it somewhere or bring it along when you are coming so that we can do the necessary checks before we enroll you.
Okay.
Thank you.
There's another question that is related to that from my side. For those that have Nigerian number before, or they don't have Nigerian number at all, and they want to enroll for NIN, can they use their Dubai number, their UAE number?
All right. Yes, you can use your UAE number because what we have on the portal there is to put your active working number, right? We can put your Nigerian number, your UAE number, but most times it's always advisable that if you have an active Nigerian number, it's preferable to use that. Why are we saying it's preferable to use that? Because there are some times when you get back to Nigeria, for now you're living in UAE. And when you want to receive the OTP at any point, probably you want to do something with the government portal. Because the good thing now is that with your NIN, that is what you need to do a lot of things in the Nigerian government portal now. You want to request for police character certificate, you want to request for anything from the bank, from anywhere in the sector. Now you are going to be using your NIN. Do you understand what I'm saying? So This NIN, you can as well put your UAE number while you are here. You can receive the OTP and do whatever you want to do. But now, when you return back to Nigeria, for example, you're back to Nigeria and you no longer use that UAE number anymore, just walk into any NIMC office, you just update your phone number with them, you give them the number, and they update it on the portal for you. You understand what I'm trying to say? So at this point, the number that you're using is not so big of a thing. What is more important now is your international passport and having an active number that you are using presently, either Nigerian number or UAE number.
Okay, thank you very much for that clarity. That's a nice one there. So it's not mandatory that you have UAE number. You have Nigeria number. Sorry, it's not mandatory you have Nigeria number. A lot of people on TikTok are complaining about the network, but don't no worries. We are here for you because as we are having the conversation and you are complaining about the network, I'm here brainstorming on uh, how we can fix that, how we can do that. If we cannot fix that, if the network does not get better till this show ends, we are going to surely fix that because NIN is what people I get called on every day. We have a WhatsApp group too that we have people asking questionnaires about NIN. And for your information, everyone that is in Dubai and in Sharjah, everyone that is in Anada, this our Anada, everyone that is here in Anada, on Saturday, this coming Saturday, 25th of May, there's going to be a special center at Biggie's restaurant. Those of you who not know Biggie's Africa restaurant, because some people there are Nada, they don't know Biggie's because they where Biggie's day. Biggie's Africa restaurant is that place that bus will stop you. Bus 23 will stop you in front of Sarah Center, opposite Sarah Center on Dubai side. Biggie's Africa restaurant is somewhere there beside day-to-day building. That is where Biggie's African restaurant is. So on the 25th of May, next week Saturday, special center will be there to register everyone for NIN. So make sure you tell your friends and your friend tell their friends. If you're following me, you will see the flyer. I'm posting it already. Download the flyer, help us to share it on your WhatsApp status so that all your friends will see that a special center is coming to them in Anada. This time around, they don't need to take transportation to the office at a union before they can get enrollment. And that center will be there only on that Saturday. Maybe after that Saturday, they will come back. We never know till now, but they will be there on Saturday from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. So make sure you help us share that flyers. While you are sharing that flyer on your status, you are helping the Nigerian community in UAE. That one is better than you sharing people where they fight. I be people where they carry cutlass for street. That one is better. So make sure you are adding your own quota to the betterment of Nigerians in UAE. You go say, I no fit face camera, I no fit give update like cup of tea. No problem. Just share the flyer on your status. It will help you and your friends. I think your friends go see say you dey share information. You dey share better thing. No be you dey share we dey fight. God bless you as you do so. Can I display my NIN along? Okay, now there's an issue with some people. They call me, they say, cup of tea. These people you say we should go and do our NIN. Then they ask me for BVN. Oh, wait till they happen. Me, I dey fear. Oh. Can you help us to clarify that? What is the relationship? I know that, but please help us to clarify that so that all our friends that are watching will know what is the relationship.
All right. I think I'll take that, Joseph. Okay. Yes, that's true that some people come over. In fact, apparently everyone who come over, we basically ask a very, very simple question. The first thing we ask them is, what is your first three NIN digits, right? And we only request
BVN.
for BVN from people who have
BVN.
220, 221, and 222. All right. So, why are we requesting for this BVN? Okay, something happened 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. Let me walk you guys through memory lane. There was a time when BVN was a thing in Nigeria that the federal government, no, the banks. So BVN is basically bank verification number. So I want everyone to have this at the back of their mind that BVN is strictly for banks, and the banks do not own the federal, do not own Nigeria. You get what I'm saying? So the BVN was a means of identity for every banks for their clients, so that they could have identity for all of their clients. So sometime around 2013, 2014, 2015, I think the federal government threatened to close all banks that do not have an NIN attached to them, because after they were able to discover that BVN was a success for every banks, because Nigerians, they are not ready to lose their money. So when BVN came, everybody ran to the bank to do BVN. But the NIN that the federal government started since 2010, nobody was coming to do it. You get what I'm saying? So what did they do? They said, okay, you know what? We'll close all banks that do not have bank account that do not have an NIN. And banks then automatically uploaded NIN for all their clients. So some people, because of that act, has an NIN, but the NIN is not active. Do you understand what I'm saying? So with their BVN, we were able to check through that, okay, you have an existing NIN, and because you cannot have two NIN numbers. You can only have one NIN number. So if you have an NIN number already generated for you by your bank before, even if we re-enroll you again, it will come back as an error from the federal government that you have already existing NIN. So such cases, people who have BVN and we're able to check for them and we're able to realize that they have an NIN, some are very lucky. When we check and we find out that, okay, the name on their NIN is the same with what the bank uploaded with their passport and all that, okay, they are lucky, they can move on with their life. But for those who have an already existing NIN, but the information on the bank is different from the NIN and the passport, then those set of people can do modification. And to everyone who visited our centers and talked about NIN, at no point did you write down the BVN number for us. We even request you to either call it for us or you hand it over to us on your phone. We check it, we put it on the system, and we check through if you have an existing NIN. So the reason why we request for your BVN number when you come is because we use these BVN numbers to be able to check if you have an existing NIN number, and that's just it.
Okay, great. There's another question there that's saying, what of those that do not have BVN? I think that is no issue. If you don't have BVN, then you don't have underground NIN. So that one is no issue. Somebody is asking if food is going to be there on Saturday. Food will be there and the bill is going to be on you. Don't sleep on it. And I go there, so you'll be ready to buy food for me too. Not be only you go dey flex, not be say you go dey flex yourself, you no go flex me. As you dey flex yourself, you dey flex cup of tea. Okay, so Saturday, special NIN center at biggest restaurant Anada. At Anada. You see the flyers, we are sharing it already. Put it on your status. Let us meet there on Saturday. I will be there. Join me there live on Saturday. Someone said, can I modify data on my NIN? Can they modify data on our NIN? It be like say we don't answer that one, Abi. The data on the NIN.
Yes, we've
Okay,
answered that.
Okay. Now,
Yes,
how
yes,
do
we've
children
answered that.
enroll
So,
for NIN? Children, how do they enroll for NIN?
okay, let me take that. For children to enroll for NIN, it's important that their parents have NIN, the parents of the kid or the child that wants to enroll. And it's very much important that the father of the child has NIN because, as a family tree, the father will be at the top, followed by the mother and the kids. So for kids to enroll, they will be enrolled under one of the parents. In Nigerian case, the father always take the priority. Okay, so the father's NIN will be the foremost thing. Then the kids will be enrolled under the father's NIN. So that doesn't mean that the kids will be sharing the same NIN number with the parents. No, they will have their own separate national identity number. But then for the federal government to be able to approve kids enrollment, it has to be under the parent or the guardian.
Oh, okay. Under the parent or the guardian.
Yes.
Okay, great. That's it. And okay, while we are talking about the kid now, can we also talk about the price? The kid are going to pay the same amount as the adult, or their own price is different, like passport?
Yeah, they will pay the same price with the father, and so the fixed price is 200 dirhams, right? In fact, let's quickly digress to another angle, which is the present price for the international passports. Before we used to have a price tag for kids, and we have price tags for adults, which we have, for the kids, they are lesser than that of the adult. But now it's a uniform amount for everyone. Either you are
Okay.
100, you are retired, you're not retired, you pay the same amount. So that also applies to NIMSI as well. The same charges for everyone, either adult, old age, anyone, 200.
Okay. So NIMSI and passport, the price now is the same thing. So friends asking how much is it? They can how someone is asking, can I link my SIM card? Can I link my SIM card with NIN? Can I link my bank account with NIN? How do I link my SIM card with my NIN? After I've come, you capture me. I get the NIN. I'm still getting message from MTN that I should link them. But how do I link them? Is that something you do also, or you just share information on how people can link their NIN to their bank account, their NIN to their mobile number in Nigeria?
All right. For now, our center do not provide services of linking all these things together. Why? Because we do not have access to your network providers. We do not have access to your banks as well. So if you have an NIN registered from us, what you need to do is reach out to your network provider, or you reach out to your banks. Every account has a bank manager attached to it. If you are so frequent with the bank, you definitely have a bank manager that is managing your account. Reach out to your bank manager, let them know that you have an NIN number now. They request for the NIN number, they send you a form via email, you fill the form, you write your NIN number on it, and they will update it from their end in the bank. Now, for the network provider as well, you will just call your network provider, either MTN, Airtel, whatever network you're using, reach out to them. They will also do the same for you. You understand? They will do the same for you. Or anytime you visit Nigeria, walk into any of these dealers, explain to them, they sell you a SIM card, they link it up for you, and that's all you need to do.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, for our special friends, I call them special because it's not easy for one person to be given back to on 3 different days. For our special friends that have different date of birth on NIN, different name on passport, different one on BVN. Now they need to do modification, as you have explained. They need to do modification. And when they come to you for this modification, how long? Because you have said that those that are just registering for NIN, those that do not have it before and they are just registering now, they will have it immediately. But those that want to do modification, how long will it take for this modification to be reflective, to be active?
Okay, I think I'll take that too, Joseph. I'm sorry, okay? All right. Regarding modification, okay, there's a timeline from our center. And what we look at doing is providing a fast, reliable services, a very swift, easy service. For modification, we usually used to give a 2 weeks time frame for anyone who walks into our office. After we enroll you, we because modification is not something we can just do. After we're done with capturing you, enrolling you, we have to reach back to Abuja, send them your documents, because we have to provide some documents to your claim that, okay, this is why you're changing your age and this is you and all that. We need to do some documents from the courts and all that, stamped, attested, and push to the appropriate department in NIMC to rectify that issue. So this process can take us about 2 weeks to get it done. But we've had cases whereby within 2 days the modification is successful. We've had cases of 24 hours, right, Joe? I think we had
Yeah,
cases
sure.
of modification being completed in 24 hours. We've had cases
Oh,
of
wow.
48 hours. Yeah. So we have cases of at most 2 weeks. And why it's always like that? Because there are some cases that needs, special attention. Just like you said, somebody who is having 3 different name from age from BVN, different age from NIN, different age from passport. So these ones are very complicated ones that needs time. And there are some age differences. For example, if your age is within 5 years, let's quickly talk about that. If your age is either 5 years difference, okay, within 1 week, I think we should be done with that. But if your age is something around 6 years, 15 years, 20 years, we had somebody who was 9080 on his NIN, and on passport is now 2000. Look at the difference, 20 years. So these cases are very critical cases
Kilode.
that just look at that 20 years difference. On NIN, you are 1982 or something, and suddenly on your passport, you are now 2000, year 2000. Right? So cases like this, we need to do a lot of documentation from our hand, from your hand as well, to be able to get this thing done. And these cases are treated very, very seriously at NIMC. They will have to scrutinize, they sit down, they check before they can approve such dates to be changed. You understand what I'm trying to say now? So modification, the time frame is 2 weeks from our part, only if you have a very special case that can come to almost 3 weeks, 1 month, and those are the people who are having about 15 years, 20 years difference. But if we are just 5 years difference, oh, come on, within 2 weeks we are done. We've had cases of 24 hours, I had cases of 48 hours, 72 hours, but at most 2 weeks we are done with whatever problem you're having with your NIN.
I mean,
Okay, great.
just a little to add to what Mayor has rightly said. Actually, one of the reasons why we decided to come into this NIN thing is because we've had many people before we came into NIN. We have a database. We work with Nigerians, especially here in the UAE and even in the Middle East. Uh, say Dubai, say Qatar. We've been working with Nigerians, and we've had series of complaints about people, doing modification, and it's taking a long time to get a response. And not just that, even people that did new fresh enrollment, and it's taking a long time for them to be validated, for them to be able to use their NIN number. So this is one of the passion that we carry when we are coming into this. That we want to change the narrative. We want a better service for Nigerians living in the UAE, and I think we are, not to pride ourselves. I think we are doing a better job.
Okay, great. If you don't blow your trumpets, they will rust. So it's allowed. Trumpet blowing is allowed. Now, someone is asking that how much for modification? We already know the amount for NIN, but to modify age, to modify name, someone said they have just hyphen. What they have, the mistake they have on there is hyphen. Is there hyphen or apostolic? A minute there. So what? What? Different strokes for different folks. So they have hyphen on their name on the NIN. So how much is the modification?
Okay. For modification, it's a different price. All right, it's a different price for modification. For every modification, it is 100 pieces mandatory. It is compulsory that you have to go through the enrollment process again, right?
Oh,
Because you will not just walk into our office and say we want to modify and we say, okay, just write your name, give us information and go. No, you have to go through the enrollment process from the beginning, and you would pay that 200 for the enrollment. Now, for modification, it depends on what you are modifying. So from our side, we charge an additional 150 for every information you are changing. You understand what I'm saying? For every information. But the general price tag for modification is 550 dirhams. But for some cases, we do it lesser. Maybe from cases, we look at 440. Depends on how complicated your issue is. But at most, what we charge is 550. But if you have a very, very serious case that involves different documentation, then can sometimes can be more than that. Also, I'll also use this opportunity to say something that for this Saturday, we'll be dealing on modifications on a discount price
okay.
for this Saturday. So for everybody who will be coming to Biggie Restaurant for on Saturday, they will be they'll be enjoying discounts on modification. The price for enrollment still remains 200. But for modification, we'll look into what we can do from our end and give them a better discount on modification, because we understand that it is very expensive to do modification, and so we would give them discount for those that will be at the outreach on Saturday. However, at our office, we charge 550 for modification.
Okay, thank you very much for that clarification for modification. Now, a lot of people are asking almost same question, and in some question they're asking in our conversation, you are covering that. That's why I'm not going back there. Now, let us move to this part of secrecy, or some part of some kind of security. You know, some of us, we are social media inclined. Some of us, uh, anything we do is on social media. When they want to leave the house and they are going to Abu Dhabi, I say, I'm going to Abu Dhabi. Who is in Abu Dhabi? When they want to eat uh, dodo and egg for breakfast, who is with me? They update everything that is happening to them on social media. Now, let us go to the question. Is it, can I display my NIN with my contact detail on my card on social media? Is that safe?
Um, that's an hilarious question. But then we have people that can actually do that in this age that we are in. But let me just state it categorically, that your NIN number is something you should protect, like your ATM digits, even more than your ATM digits, because your NIN is linked to so many things, and you will still link it to so many things. This is your identity with the government. And that is one thing we see to at our center. We don't just enroll people. We see to the security of their identity. We secure their information. We make sure the right people get the right number. So your NIN is not something you should be displaying on the social media. It's your personal identity with the government. It's just like the US social security number. We know how important this is. So you keep your NIN number safe. It's a private document. The way federal government is even thinking of coming up with a card that will be attached to your NIN. A card you can use that as an ATM and for many other services. So your NIN is a personal number. It shouldn't be displayed on social media. It should be kept safe. Thank you.
So I would quickly chip in something.
Okay, okay, please go ahead.
I want to believe that Nigerians are very loving, sweet, conscious people as well. In the first place, there's why should your NIN number be out there on the social media? Why should your NIN number be everywhere? Your NIN is your identity with the federal government of Nigeria. It's your identity with the federal government of Nigeria. So for no reason, at any point, should you share that number on a public space. Okay, probably you walk into a government office and they requested for NIN to do whatever service they want to do for you. Okay, it's okay. You can, of course, you have to give them. But on social media, why are you putting your NIN number? So I want to illustrate and quickly say that when you think of the US SSN, okay, when you think of the US SSN, their number, that is same thing with NIN. The social security number everybody knows in the US is the same thing as NIN, and you hardly see a US citizen putting up his or a social security number every on the social media, or even on. They keep it safe. So it's the same thing with your NIN. Your NIN should be something you protect, just like you. Okay, and you know that from my experience, people just like you protect your BVN, it's the same thing you should protect your NIN. You see that
Oh,
BVN, people protect it so much because they know it's attached to their money, right? So an average Nigerian protects the BVN more, thinking that okay, my money is there now, so I should protect this. The same thing with your NIN, because with your NIN, anybody can access any government services on your behalf, even that your bank that you are protecting. With your NIN number, if they have it, they can access it if they are not careful. So from our part, like Joseph said, we do everything to make sure that your informations are secured. We do everything necessary on our part to make sure that every of your data is saved and secured.
okay, great. I love that part that people should protect their NIN as they are protecting their BVN. If you are protecting your BVN, you are not protecting your NIN. You are sitting on the long thing because the same thing they can do with your BVN, you can do with your NIN, and your NIN now carries your your details. So even the visa that will start going for Nigerians living working in UAE, some of the previous information we are privileged to be having for now is that NIN will be part of the criteria. NIN will be part of the criteria. So if you have people back home in Nigeria that have gone to do that don't have NIN and they're planning to travel to UAE, they better go have that. And you that you are here also, you don't have NIN. There's a special center that is coming up at another this coming weekend, 25th of May. Try to be there to capture for your NIN. I think we have covered a lot from this conversation. Everyone on TikTok that is not having a good reception, please join on YouTube. The reception on YouTube is amazing. It's very good. We have quality pictures and audios on TikTok. Now, let us start winding it down. We're 1 hour here already. Let's start winding it down. Now we have some people. Let us wind it down a very hilarious scene. We have some people that they are here in Dubai, but they don't want to come to your office. Some of them, they don't even know that there is NIN centers in Dubai. So these people will just say, no boss say, but ní NIN the local government, ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wà ń bẹ̀, ọ̀ṣì wà ń bẹ̀, they are still there. Okay. Tell them that I cannot come home. They can use their fingerprint for me. I don't have any problem with that. I just want to have NIN. Now the question is, those that did non-appearance NIN, you did Dubai, you did UAE, you send money go Nigeria for them to do NIN for you. what is the danger? What is the danger? Number one here, what is the implication, the danger of non-appearance NIN? That is number one. Now, number two of that question is how can they rectify? Because a lot of people are in this mess already. They probably did this out of ignorance. They don't know it's a bad thing. But now that they know it's a bad thing, how can they rectify it, please?
Will you take that, Mayor, or should I go ahead?
Okay, I think Joe will answer the first one that has to do with those who did non-appearance. No, so you do with the rectification of the non-appearance NIN.
Okay. For those that wants to do or has already done non-appearance, correct? So you haven't really done NIN. You haven't really gone through the process, because that's one of the reasons why we have rolled out a campaign about doing it right. Okay, so we tag this campaign, do it right. And I just, for many people that are online watching us right now, if there's one thing you will get right with the federal government, I beg you, let it be your NIN. Because NIN it has come to stay, and is going to be a very important part of our dealings with government. Is going to be very important in terms of voting, in terms of getting dividends from the government. People might be like, okay, I've not got from the government, probably because government have not been able to identify us. But when this one is sorted out, a lot of things can come up. And so I beg you, if there is one thing you will get right, make sure it's your NIN. And part of getting it right is doing it at an approved center, getting your NIN done at an approved center. If you are not 10 printed, your picture is not taken, you haven't done NIN. Okay, so for people that has done non-appearance NIN, you don't be surprised. You just wake up one day and you will realize that you don't even have the NIN. It's inactive, because government will definitely come up with a system to vet those that are having fake NINs. We got a news last week that some people are selling fake NIN, and those people has been arrested. We've had cases of people that has even put in for non-appearance NIN, but quickly rushed to our office to get the official one done, as a result of not being able to get NIN in months. So if they have done fake NIN for you, because that is what I call it, if you have done NIN without being printed, without visiting the official NIN center, you cannot do NIN in proxy. Will they cut your finger and put your fingerprints there? So people that are doing it are actually using false data to get you an NIN, and what they are giving you is fake. So you cannot even claim that that is your NIN. All right. So, like I said earlier, if it is one thing you will get right about yourself, about Nigeria, let it be your NIN. And the process involves you to thumbprint, to go through the proper process of biometrics. So Mayowa will take on the other part of it, which is about rectification for those that has already done it.
All right, thank you very much, Joseph, for that insightful explanation. Nigerians are quite gullible when it comes to things like this. And I think it's high time that as proper Nigerians, we should learn and love to do things the normal way. Because I find it so funny that you want to sit down in your room, do something that has to do with the means of identification on your behalf. I have seen somebody who will text and say, can't you guys do it without me coming? Is it compulsory that I come there? Can't I just send money, send my passport photograph, and you know it's not possible. It's not possible. You know, sometimes I find those questions funny, and I'm like, why are Nigerians like? You know, at times we need to tell ourselves the truth that most of these things are not the government's fault. The government is not the one who is telling you to should be giving birth to 5 times. Is it the federal government that said you should have a different age on NIN, different date of passport, different date of BVN, different date of driver's license, different date of name or date on your school certificates? These problems are not from the federal government. These problems are problems that are caused by now people who have, in one time or the other, sent money to somebody somewhere to do NIN for them. I'm sorry to tell you that those NIN you did are incomplete. And we have seen cases of people that their NIN are suspended because of cases like this. See, the federal government, sometimes people come into our office and when we bring out their information, government do not have your information, they know they have all these things with them. So if you are done wuru to the answer NIN, surely the federal government will suspend your NIN, or they even just suspend you, or sometime you will just get to the airport or you get to anywhere you want to use your fingerprint on your NIN and will not read you because most of these fake NINs are read on different people's fingerprint. So for people who have done this in the past, all right, there's a solution for you. You can just walk into our center. We will redo it for you. We will remodify whatever you have on the system. Come to our place for modification and we'll take your fingerprint again and we update your picture, update your fingerprint and give you a new slip. However, your NIN number will not change. Your NIN number remains your NIN number. The only thing we are going to do is make sure that the information needed on that NIN number is what we new signature and also taking a new fingerprint. So we modify and update it.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. We have people that are sending concern about the internet. I've said that before that we are going to rectify that. By the way, if you're watching on TikTok, just join us on YouTube. I see a lot of people have since moved to YouTube, and our good reception is there on YouTube. Okay, thank you very much, our lovely friend Mayo and Joe for joining the show today, and thanks for all the insightful information you have shared regarding NIN for Nigerians living working in UAE. Friends, be sure that we are going to bring Joe and Mayor back to the show to share information regarding NIN. And all. As you are reaching out to us to regarding issue you're facing about NIN, we're also checking with them and we're supplying with relevant information regarding NIN. If you are here to capture for your NIN, let me allow them to tell you where to capture because some people are watching and say, okay, I've had all this explanation, but where do I come to capture? Where are you guys? Are you coming? Are you in Nigeria or you are here in UAE? Where exactly can I come to capture? Please, Joe, let's go.
All right, thank you. We've said it earlier when we started the show, and let's just say it again, and let's give a proper description this time around. Our office is at Al Masraf Tower, very close to Union Metro Station. Okay, so that is where our office is. Our Al Masraf Tower, floor 8, office 805, Al Masraf Tower, very close to Union Metro Station, Dubai. That is where our office is. And you can just walk into our office, and all your NIN issues will be solved. And To just add to that, on coming Saturday, on the 25th of this month, we'll be having a special enrollment intervention in Al Nada, Dubai. Al Nada, Dubai. The location we are using is Biggest Restaurant. Biggest Restaurant, Al Nada, Dubai. That is where our special intervention will be coming up for this month. So if you are around that area, if you are in Al Nada, Sharjah, you can just cross over to Dubai. Okay, just cross over to Dubai. It's just very close to Sahara Center. Just cross over to Dubai. Biggest Restaurant is a very popular place. And if you are in Dubai already, just come around. Let's have a nice time. Mayor has already promised us, and as a team, we are also promising that if you are coming in for your modification, we'll be giving you a special discount compared to what we usually do at the office. So come next Saturday, we'll be in Al Nada, Dubai, biggest restaurant. And that is the only place we're having special intervention coming next Saturday. So last month we used African Kingdom, but this time around we are using biggest restaurant, Al Nada 1, Dubai. Biggest restaurant, Al Nada 1, Dubai. Just keep it in mind. So I think that's all of it. I don't know if Mayor would like to add anything about the location.
Okay, Biggest Restaurant this coming Saturday. May God bless you all for this
No, no,
amazing
good. We are good.
information.
You say it all. Our office at Al Masra. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. The office address is there. If you're following us on social media, also you see we display the flyer always of where you can get your NIN done in UAE. We are doing this because right now NIN is a big thing in the Nigerian community in UAE. Everybody have to get their NIN fixed. Whether you have done it before, you don't know where your slip is, you don't know where the mobile number is, you forgot your NIN number, everything can be rectified. And you need to rectify that on time, not when the issue arises for it to be rectified. I understand the busy schedule everyone has in UAE. Some people have only one day in a week, day off to rest. Make sure you try to fix your NIN issue. The reason is this: if you are still working, and because you are working, you feel you are tired and only one day off, you want to rest, you will not fix your NIN problem. By the time your visa will finish and you want to renew your visa, that time you now get to know that your passport already expired. Now your visa finish, passport expire. That is problem raised to power 2. To renew your passport now, you need NIN, and you don't call have NIN again. That is problem raised to power 3. So in order not to keep yourself in difficult situation, it's better you get all these things fixed now. Some people, as we are speaking, they don't even know the expiration of their passport. Go and check the expiration of your passport. The fact that your passport is with your company does not mean you should not have a copy on your phone, or you will not know the expiration. Even if you don't have a copy yet on your phone and your passport is with your company, on Monday, tell your HR or your manager that you want to have a copy of your passport. Now your passport, though, in the first place, they are not even supposed to have it with them, according to UAE law. Okay, let's assume that they are stubborn, because not all employees are the same. Some of them are Arami, and they insist they want to keep your passport. Okay, they are keeping it, but then they are keeping it. You should have a copy of it with you so that you know when your passport is going to expire. And once your passport is 6 to 8 months to expiration, start making move on how you will get it renewed. And the most important thing to get your passport renewed now is NIN. So if you not get NIN, you better talk to Data friends here that can help you with the NIN registration. If you're available this coming Saturday on 25th, or they will be available at Biggest Restaurant. Apart from that, every other day they will be at the office at Masra building next to Union Metro Station, exit 1. If you just come up for exit 1 and you raise your head, go up, you will see the building white standing in front of you. That 8th floor there. But if you can make it on Saturday, the biggest restaurant, let us meet there. I'll be there also to capture. I'll be there. Somebody's asking if free food is going to be there. Let everybody bring their money for food. God bless you as you obey that.
As you do
Okay,
so.
as you do so. Okay, thank you very much, friends. It's been a lovely evening. We will check this recording if you can rebroadcast this time to time. If we are not getting it playing and the network is disturbing, we will find a means to invite we'll find a means to bring our friends here to the studio, have a section of recording with them, like 20 to 30 minutes, very short, so that people can watch very briefly and have a lot of information. Watch out for more NIN information from this channel also, because this is what Nigerians in UAE, what they need for now. And on the Cup of Tea channels, we are always bringing information to you on issue regarding Nigerians living working in UAE. Okay, before we sign up tonight, Mayor, do you have anything to close it for the show tonight before we round it off?
Thank you very much, Citizen Tosin, for having us on board. We sincerely appreciate you for this always, sensitizing Nigerians living and working in UAE with appropriate solutions to whatever problems that they are going through, either at their place of work, their private life going through. So we appreciate your platform and we want to say God bless you.
Thank you. Amen.
Someone is asking us that our opening time and closing time. So we are open on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and our open time is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the evening. Days at Biggie Restaurant, Alnada, on 25th of this month. That is Saturday. We'll be there from 11 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the evening. So please come on time. Let's quickly do what we need to do within that short time and be able to cover a lot of people. So from my part, from my side, I want to say again, thank you very much for having us, and we hope to be there once again more on the important.
Thank you so much. From Joe, please.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mayor, for being here. Thank you, Citizen, for having us. It's such a nice time, and we're happy we've been able to pass across some information that has helped so many and will still help many by the means of watching this video again. So all has been said. I would just like to repeat again that if there is one thing you will get right with the federal government or with Nigeria as it stands right now, let it be your NIN. Do it at an approved center, which we already tell you about the location, and let your mind be at rest that you've done this and you've gotten it right. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, friends. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming this evening. Our friends living, working in UAE, your information, you're living comfortable in UAE is a cup of tea. We keep bringing information, especially now that Nigeria visa is about to be going and flight is about to resume between UAE and Nigeria. Believe me, now than ever, we have loads and loads of information for you so that we don't go back to where we are coming from. Thank you, friends, for joining tonight. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin in case you're just seeing for the first time, the biggest Nigerian blogger here in UAE, giving you information on work permit, visa ban, and everything you need to live a comfortable life in UAE. So if you are not following us till now, please follow on all social media platforms at This Is My Cup of Tea. I'm going to see you all on Monday evening where we're bringing you updates. We are following now updates back to back from the Nigerian embassy to the Nigerian consulate, Nigerian government representatives in the UAE regarding work permits and visa ban, and especially the big announcement that was made by Emirates Airline on some 2 days ago that they'll be flying to Nigeria. I'm following them back to back, bomber to bomber, to bring you all the latest news you need to know about what is happening. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin. We'll catch here on Monday evening, 9 p.m. again. See ya. Bye.